Please. Yeah, good. Good evening. We'll start our post-match press conference with Ronald Koeman. Congrats, coach, on your win and reaching quarterfinals. We'll start with questions. You know the drill. Raise your hand, please, and then wait for the microphone. We'll start with the lady in the fourth row here.
Goedenavond Ronald, Iels van Wingerden, SBS Hart van Nederland. Gefeliciteerd met de overwinning.
Evening. Congratulations with the fact that you've won. What was on the letter for your grandson and what was the feeling of winning here? Yeah, the letter of my grandson. There was the score and a beautiful drawing, but he was not quite right because he said 3-1. But it was nice to see that they all tried to be with us, and then they were not there with one game, and you can guess which one it was. But so I'll make sure they're with us with the next game.
Second row here.
Dan King from The Sun. Ronald, congratulations. How pleasing a response was it to both the disappointing performance and the criticism that you had for the performance against Austria? And how excited should Dutch fans be after that performance?
Sometimes it's difficult to explain why you play bad and why you can reach a high level in our football. Even today, the start was difficult. They were really aggressive, attacking. But finally, we found our ball position, and they had really big problems on their left side, what we created with good football, with a lot of good crosses. We scored the first great goal of Cody Gakpo. And maybe one critical point was that it took too long to score the second one. And I think our ball position was really good. On the midfield, the position of Schouten, Reinders, and for sure the position of Xavi Simons was great. And we created big problems to Romanian team in our attacking. And okay, that's sometimes difficult to explain why. One time you play badly and the next time we were really sharp from the beginning, and I think that maybe that makes the difference.
In the center here.
Ja?
Yeah.
Ronald, je hebt in voetbal natuurlijk altijd de of-vragen.
Yes, in the football, you always have got the question, were you playing very well or was Romania not playing well? How should we judge this? Well, I think we've analyzed them well, and I think Belgium had a lot of opportunities when playing against Romania, and we created the same opportunities, especially on the left side. When they were playing against Belgium, they had problems, and it was the case as well today. Also, they had difficulties with the position of Xavi Simons, and it's not always easy for the 1-6 on their side, and so they were good there, but I think we've created a lot of opportunities, and it was also the case when we played against Poland. And you don't do it with countries who progress, because there are a few opportunities, and then you need to make sure you score a goal. So I think we can still improve a lot. That's if you want to be critical after a nice afternoon.
Second row.
Ronald van het ANP, gefeliciteerd.
Congratulations. Schouten has played a good game, I believe. You changed him. Was it because of a yellow card? No, he had complaints, and the doctor gave the advice to change him. And yes, despite the fact that it was 1-0, I think it's still a player who counts. It's not that he doesn't count, because he's changed after half an hour, and luckily we could do that.
Mr. Koeman, Ronaldo in Israel today, there's always a feel with the Netherlands that we're comparing to other generations. Do you think the media is too critical of this generation as far as the level of talent?
No, still we have great talents in the team. And of course, you need to win something. Then the people will compare that with 88. Maybe you mean that. But it's more difficult. Football is changed. It's physical. It's you need to be fast. You need to be technical good on a level. And you saw in all the last few matches, England, Portugal, everybody has his own problems to continue in a tournament, and that's great because then you have good games, and one of that was today. But I think we create a lot. We had to score the second one before the time that we scored the second one.
We'll move to right side.
Raphael Weiss, Sportschau. When you watch Cody Gakpo, he seems to move really methodical in the field. How do you like his positioning, and how much is it your plan how he moves on the field?
No, first his position is on the left side, because he's really dangerous if he come 1-on-1 with the right fullback. Because inside, outside, he has his qualities. He's strong. He was a little bit tired. Then he chose the 9th position. But sometimes that's possible because both players, even Memphis Depay and Cody, they can play out of the 11 or the 9th position. But he was so tired that we make the change for him. But he's playing out of a great level this tournament. He's maybe the importance player till now, and hope that the rest can come to that level.
Last row.
Hi Ronald, Adam Patel, Daily Mail. Just here.
Oh, there, yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I know the win's the most important thing, but how much confidence does the nature of that performance give you going into potentially a game on the weekend against a side that's already beaten you?
Of course, the final result is always the most important. But we are Dutch, and in Holland we have to play well. We have to play offensive, and to win is the most difficult way. But we know that. But I think the whole performance today was outstanding, and that's what we need to have a chance to continue in this tournament. This is the level. If you go down in that level, then we don't reach the final.
Last questions, gentleman here in the middle.
Ronald, gefeliciteerd. Je zei net bij de NOS, de puzzel is op
Congratulations. The puzzle has been made at the last moment. What was the missing piece? And in terms of Gakpo, you saw him towards striking, and Memphis went the other way. I don't think that was what we were aiming for. Yes, that was a moment where Memphis says you can go and strike, you can go forward. He can also give you the answer himself. And he had a moment of rest, maybe, isn't it, Cody? But yes, he can play as a striker, but he has shown today that he's most dangerous from the left side. And if he changes, that is fine. But I had the idea that he wanted to stay there to stay until the end of the game. So then that's when we made the change. Yet the missing piece, that is possible. That's also what I meant with the game of Xavi Simons. He had, and there was lots of injuries on the midfield. He had played a lot in that position also against France. And you could see that he can play well in that position. And the game today Jerdy and the position between the lines, more to the left-hand side, well, it was quite hard for them. So if you see how he was fighting for the third goal, well, I think we can finally congratulate him for what he's capable of.
Ja, tuurlijk. Ja, dat heeft nu niet een gelijkspel opgeleverd. Maar het is wel
it hasn't led to a draw, but we need to realize that you can create this type of opportunities during each game. So there were a lot of opportunities, and we won't play another game where we will have a lot of opportunities like this time. So you need to have a high return.
Last question for Ronald Koeman. Yeah.
Ronald, just a small one really. Paul McInnes from The Guardian. You were already having great joy down that right-hand side in the first half. Why did you make the substitution at half-time? It was like punching a bruise.
Bergwijn had some issues physical-wise, and that was a risk to keep him in the match, and then it's not counting one moment of change for the team, and we make the decision to do it by half-time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll continue with the player of the match, Cody.